It started, as it often did, with a smell. Jesse gagged dramatically as he stepped out of the van, his rhinestone-encrusted overalls catching the sunset like a disco ball in labor, his high tops so white they defied physics. "Tony," he said, waving a silk handkerchief under his nose, "that ain't lake water. That's the scent of generational trauma marinated in raccoon pee, and someone butchered a perm." Tony stood beside him wearing a tank top 2 sizes too small with the words, "100% muscle, 0% mercy," airbrushed across his chest. His biceps looked like they had biceps. His veins zigzagged like road map lines on a protein shake bottle. He was currently curling a canoe. The welcome sign to Camp Crystal Grove hung upside down, oozing sap and something that whispered. The pine trees leaned away like they didn't want to be associated. A distant harmonica played a single note of warning. "The camp director said the cabins are leaking something black," Tony rumbled, voice like gravel in a Vitamix. "And the outhouse sings Wonderwall backwards at 3 a.m. Jesse's pompadour practically bristled. He adjusted it with a crystal comb shaped like a falcon. So cursed and tragic. Inside Cabin 6, the air was thick with mildew, regret, and expired Axe body spray. Bunk beds trembled in fear. The smell of scorched conditioner hung like a war crime. Jesse stepped cautiously inside, nostrils flaring like a hair model sniffing betrayal. Someone tried to flat iron their soul in here. Tony cracked his neck. It echoed, loudly. He slammed his mop axe on the floor and it sparked. "Time to purify!" But before they could move, the fire pit outside erupted, a geyser of glitter, ash, and still warm marshmallow teeth. From it rose a horror, a creature built of old campfire gunk, fermented bug spray, and cursed scrunchies. It howled like a shampoo commercial gone demonic. Tony sprinted, pecs flexing like tectonic plates, and swung his mop in an arc that cut the beast's screech in half. Jesse leapt onto a picnic bench, dual-wielding sparkling loofah chucks, his conditioner grenades strapped to his belt. His hair caught the moonlight and refracted it into a halo. "You ready for a rinse cycle, you filthy summer memory?" Jesse whispered. Then came the rap. Split ends and curses, greasy lies. "I see your crusty soul and I moisturize. You came with rot, I came with silk. Your doom's been styled, no need for milk. Curl by curl, I cleanse your hate. Call me the gloss god, you're second rate." Each word tightened his pompadour. Each rhyme sent conditioner shurikens flying. The beast screeched, melted into a puddle of expired sunscreen and humiliation. But Camp Crystal Grove wasn't done. From the woods came chanting, campfire songs in reverse, sung by voices that sounded like they'd swallowed pine needles. Jesse and Tony followed it to the mess hall, where the true evil revealed herself. Floating above a buffet of haunted sloppy joes was the head counselor, cloaked in a sash made of lost camper tags, hair styled into a helmet of regret, her clipboard crackling with dark energy. "I ran a tight ship," she rasped, her voice like a hairdryer in a bathtub. "But no one respected the chore wheel." Tony cracked his knuckles, which somehow caused thunder. His deltoids shimmered with sweat and justice. "Lady, your chore chart's expired, and your glutes are underdeveloped." Jesse clicked the boombox at his waist. His battle anthem kicked in, a bass-heavy remix of Toxic played entirely on curling irons. He tossed his hair back, each strand a perfect arc of defiance. "You messed with the wrong follicle. I don't fear your mold, your mildew, your grime. I condition pain and I shampoo time. Your chaos is frizzy, your vibe's unkempt, but I bring precision like a salon attempt. I got high-end mousse and a dream so big, I'll comb your curse till it calls me wig." The ghost screamed and hurled flaming macaroni necklaces. Tony caught one in his teeth, chewed, and spat it out into a six-pack ripple. Then they dropped their final move. The full-body deep cleanse, a tornado of lemon mist, eucalyptus blasts, flex poses, and hair flips so synchronized they created a temporary ozone hole. The head counselor shrieked, turned into glitter, and then into mist, and then into a 2-for-1 coupon for a salon they'd already burned down. Dawn. The lake shimmered. The outhouse no longer whispered sins. The camp smelled faintly of vanilla, cedarwood, and absolution. Jesse stood on the dock, brushing his hair with a brush made of phoenix feathers and ego. His reflection sparkled. "My waves are flawless," he said softly. "Nature bows to me." Tony stood shirtless beside him, holding a canoe in one hand and a 15-pound dumbbell in the other, curling both. "You ever think about retirement?" Jesse asked. Tony shrugged. "Only if the gym retires first." Their phone buzzed. New job, haunted water park, possessed lazy river, sentient flip-flops. Jesse sighed. The grime never sleeps. Tony flexed so hard his tank top disintegrated. "Let's clean." As they walked off into the morning light, Jesse gave one final flick of his divine pompadour, stared into the sunrise, and whispered, "Stay silky, baby."